I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Dragons of Starfall. We are rejoining the party after their confrontation with Maxius did not go as swimmingly, optimally as laid out on paper. It was very much a case of perhaps underestimating their opponent Maxius to a degree. I mean, I would certainly say that that played a role in everything. Maybe not the biggest role in overall success or failure, but certainly in you know getting caught a little off guard by his escape and the amount of force he was able to bring to bear against the party and everything, even with the defenses of Langenberg. Maxius is a mighty military leader who has been successful not just because he has a bunch of Carpathian cutthroat, you know, cavaliers who came charging into Benhemia and water ran with him all those many years ago, um, but because he is a tactical mastermind when it comes to plotting out everything and sniffing out traps and plots against him. He just has a sixth sense for these things, and although I may not have conveyed all of that as succinctly and clearly as I did just now, um, there were some hints along the way, but you guys got focused on trying to kill him and forgot that this is a guy who leads a entire country. He has, so much more at his disposal than you would even begin to be able to list. And so now, having witnessed it, you know more if you should choose to continue along this path. I certainly am not going to make any assumptions because, as the players, you guys are, of course, free to decide that you want to get as far away from that as possible. As the dungeon master, I cannot promise that he would not attempt to hunt you down and do something about this regardless of what you guys choose and all of that, because of course, in-game actions have in-game consequences and reactions, and so it's entirely possible that Maxius is going to hold a grudge and all of that, but I just don't want that to cloud your guys's decision or make you feel as though you don't have any other options. If you make it clear that what you would like to do is get as far away from Maxius and that plot line as possible, there will, at the very least, be extended periods of anything but dealing with Maxius and the fallout from all of this, with perhaps only intermittent. But I'm prefacing this so greatly because if you should choose to continue to go after Maxius, there are certain benefits to having fought him that, although it might not be immediately obvious right now, there will be in-game mechanical and situational changing of like how many things you have to fight, the difficulty of the things that you have to fight, etc., because you guys now have some more information than what you had before. And so I just wanted to, kind of offer that up now that you've had a week since the trilogy battle wrapped up, and the bitter taste of Maxius still being alive has hopefully dissipated down to just a more mild saltiness in the back of your throats.
Well, that's a weird way to put it, but I think that's probably what we're all thinking.
Yeah, I as soon as you said that, I was like, yep, no, I see what I said there. I just meant like saltiness, like you guys are salty, like pun on that. But yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely, man.
So yeah, no, I get it. Definitely did not think of that as I was saying it. Anyway.
But yes, I mean, metaphor. I mean, the phrasing aside, yes, that's pretty accurate to how we feel it.
Yeah, you guys are salty, right? Yeah. So.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even alive, so I don't know what
Yeah.
I am a new character. I don't care what happened before. Let's go.
Right. So, speaking of, let's go ahead and get you guys caught up to where we actually left off with the cliffhanger, since creating new characters wasn't going to happen at the end there, and you guys needed time. Oh yeah, by the way, Riggs and Soulforge, don't forget to changeify your dice colors.
Oh, right. They went back to default. Yeah. I'll get on that.
Yeah. So, Soulforge already described how he came back and was still standing there after the bodies were burned, Terminator style. You can burn the skin covering him, but the animate the animus that drives the entire body remained and was reforged, reborn in the holy golden flames of the. These are the golden clerics of Heronius here, and they have very strict beliefs when it comes to how everything goes, but they also are some of the few people who have real divine magic and all of that. So you guys went to the right people per se. They just they don't do resurrections. But apparently,
or they just didn't don't like me.
Yeah, yeah, or they just hated you. No, they just don't do resurrections. They believe in sending the souls to go be with Heronius. However, uh, the golden flames, like these are real divine flames, and so instead of just burning the body of Soul Forge away, it rebirthed him in this clerical divine flame of Heronius, and being reborn as Soul Forge, the cleric uh, um, juggernaut. Sorry, I wanted to see what race you were to make sure I got it right. The juggernaut cleric, the unstoppable juggle knob.
Yeah,
He
I wanted the armor.
yeah, it's a good choice. He was left after Logan's body was burned, and Soulforge. I know that there was like kind of a little bit of a role play moment and everything, but since we're like, you know, doing the introduction like again a little bit because we're like doing you and Arn and making sure everybody's caught up and recap and blah 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 blah. Um, is there anything that you would like to add, clarify, etc.?
No, for now, I've just been following wherever Electo's going to see how they're going to cope with the loss of Arn. I'm kind of playing like a support, just keeping an eye on them.
Yeah, and if you remember, Electo was a little like confused and like didn't really know who you were, and so Electo, obviously you can let me know exactly how you react, but I'm going to describe it as Soulforge kind of sticks uncomfortably close to you, and although there's some part of him that obviously allows you to trust it and allow it to like be with the party. It's perhaps also a bit unsettling the way it's always like hovering nearby you, and like anytime you look like extra sad, like it comes a little closer, and all of that. So you can decide your reaction, but I'm just going to describe it as like that uncanny valley effect of like Soulforge is not quite human, though not so far from being human that it's like something else, and it's referred to as the uncanny valley, where when you look just enough like a human, though not quite, it's more unsettling than if you just look like an anthropomorphic rat or something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just don't really make a
So
lot of expressions either. It's just a lot of watching and analyzing.
yeah. So Electo finds this annoying, but for some reason, every time he goes to like tell Soulforge off and be like, "Go away," he like kind of loses steam when he's like about to, and he's not really quite sure why, which I think is his connection to the part of Soulforge that is Logan, but he's not exactly conscious of that. So he finds it annoying, but he is kind of non-committal about trying to tell him to stop.
Awesome, awesome. And
Especially since we're in the sewers.
yeah, well, yeah, once you guys get down to the sewers. And any um one else that is around have it. Well, I guess it's just Riggs, uh, and Sir Thomas. Though of course Sir Thomas would be more focused on communicating with Lady Angelica, for when she's getting back and everything, than you know worrying about Soulforge or anything like that. He's obviously gonna like protect you guys as best he can. He's still a guard and a knight and all of that, but he's not going to get involved in this. But Riggs, do you have any thing to say about Soulforge or to Soulforge or to Electo or anything while we have a moment before Arn comes back?
We kind of had a thing before where he was just kind of looking at you, but I don't know. The wig just can't take it seriously.
Yeah, he's kind of like, why you keep following us?
Well, I want to see how you honor Arn in the Fallen.
How do you know who Arn is?
I still remember the things that happened before.
Riggs just looks confused and says, whatever, don't attack us.
Oh no, I have no intention of ever harming the party. In fact, I want to make sure that the friends of who I was are still protected.
Oh, okay, well then you're my friend, and I always kiss my friends, and Riggs tries to kiss him.
Well, it's not. It's I would say like kissing a Vulcan. You can imagine that it's neither repulsed or compelled. It's just a thing. I guess I accept it as a ritual greeting.
And Riggs just goes, "You're no fun. Let's just move on."
Yeah, and so eventually, uh, Lady Angelica, we already covered. You make your way back to the party. Um, you guys are all together again, and I'm going to describe for Arn first, and then he can kind of tell me how it happens that he goes about, you know, coming back uh, to the party and everything. So we'll get to that, but first, Arn, your eyes close as you breathe your last breath, and you feel the darkness, just kind of an overwhelming eternal abyss of just pure emptiness, like surround and envelop you, and you're not seeing anything. You're not, like, the way that it works is like you don't have the senses that you had in life. So you don't see things, you don't hear things, you sure as hell don't smell or taste or touch anything. But you can still sense things in a way that only a soul can. And I guess if you were to equate it to anything in real life, it would be sort of like deja vu, or that like weird feeling you get when you like just know like something's wrong, and you like don't go on an airplane flight and it crashes, or you like get up to move and a brick falls that would have crushed your head, just that weird thing where like you don't know how you know something, you just knew it. And that is how you know that you are dead and your soul is in some kind of void, some empty, vast nothing. What
Mhm.
this place is, you're not entirely sure. Is this limbo? Is this hell? Is this heaven's lobby? You just are not aware enough of everything, and you weren't taught this kind of stuff in Paladin Sunday school growing up and everything, so
Mhm.
you are confused though not in a way that like you would be if you were alive, to where like you're confused and panicked and everything. Like you're just kind of there, but you don't know what's going on, but you're
Mhm.
not like freaked out about it. You're just like, okay,
Yeah.
this
I think
is. Go ahead.
I think I'll tell you how I feel about it.
Sure.
So I think so Arn is like and he got slashed in the back by a griffin. It was the way that he died.
Yeah.
Um
Ripped you
so
apart.
he falls, face first onto the ground, and the last things he sees before his eyes shut is he sees like a griffin charge into the house, and he looks over towards Logan, and then he sees Logan run out of the house, and then his eyes just close. Like that's his last moments.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever he closes his eyes, he kind of expects some sort of light or some sort of destination, right? He expected that if he fought hard enough, and if he lived a life courageously, that he would be sent to heaven.
Mm-hmm.
uh but he is just kind of floating in this ether as just a consciousness, and he doesn't really understand. Like, he is, instead of being upset, he's just more confused. Yeah. So
Yeah, and just to be clear, absolutely did not mean to like imply like this is how your character feels. I was more trying to describe how the place um, makes you feel, like like
yeah.
certain places make you uncomfortable,
Mhm.
but this place is not like that. It's there's a calmness to the void.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. I was just yes-anding you. I was just
Oh,
adding
sure.
to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that you knew that, like, of course you're always free to like tell me exactly how your character feels and reacts to anything. I just wanted to set the tone of the playing.
Yeah, I like it. Don't worry, man. Continue. I'm
Cool.
hearing you.
Cool. Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. Anyway, as you're just kind of there, and again, like there is no like way to see or anything, so you don't know, like if you're alone or what. You don't sense like anything else but this void. But then again, like who's to say, for how long? Like if you're in the middle of a park and there's nobody else there, it doesn't mean
Hmm.
you're the only person on Earth. Yeah.
Okay. I think the way that I could add to it is saying, like, it feels like I'm in an empty room that is pitch black. Like, I don't even know that I'm not somewhere. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't even, because I just died. I don't even understand that I am nothing right now. Like, I
Right.
kind of, I think like my eyes are open, but I'm seeing darkness. Like, I think I'm in a dark place.
Oh
Is how
yeah.
I'm imagining it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things where until you get the feel of this, new everything, it's very disorienting,
Yeah.
because you do try to see, you do try to hear, but there's nothing to see, no eyes to see with.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
concept is alien. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah,
he doesn't
so
understand.
you're definitely in that weird state of like learning how to, be in a completely new environment and everything, but um, it doesn't last long, and yet it seems to last for years. There's like some kind of time dilation happening. Um, it's that thing where if you don't look at a clock, sometimes you can feel like it's been 8 hours and your shift is over, and you look and it's been 3 minutes, and sometimes you feel like it's only been an hour and you look and it's already time for break. You know.
Yeah. Okay. So this feels like that time I did ayahuasca.
Yeah. so you're basically, like experiencing extreme time dilation to where even though it hasn't been all that long and it's over with almost instantaneously, it also still felt to you like you were drifting for years, just forever. Like you
Hmm.
can't even begin to factor in how long you were in this void. But
Yeah.
but suddenly the void is pierced, and for the first time you experience something other than this void and the slight confusion and calmness of the plane. And I'm going to describe it in visual terms because I'm a fucking human being and there's like very few ways for me to describe things that you guys would be able to understand and all of that, without using visual. But just for the record, you're not experiencing this visually. This is just what you sense is happening.
Okay.
A tear, like the eye of a dragon, rips through the void. This tear is filled with pure golden light, not unlike the flames that you were burnt in. And reaching through the opening, the rift, are the tendrils of the wings, like what you used to be able to form, and they wrap around you and drag you through the rift, but there's like a suction gravity like pulling you like away back into the void, away
Hmm.
from the rift. And so the wings are like snapping and reforming around you as like fast as they can, as this like void breaks and pulls and like tries to keep you. And after a mighty struggle, finally you are pulled into this golden glowing like room. It's like the Matrix room, like all white except for golden and glowing
Hmm.
and just infinite. And you can see once again your spirit form looks like Arn, but like completely naked. And
Oh.
yeah, and, hide your shame.
Yeah.
and, well, maybe not so shameful. You are a rather large Viking warrior, but either way. So, uh, the uh, thing that you see standing in front of you is the angel that had come to protect you on many occasions throughout your life. You've heard her voice. Her
Her.
what?
No, no, no. Sorry, sorry. I was just reacting.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you got anything to add or anything
No,
like,
no, 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 no. I like it. I like it. Go ahead.
oh,
Go ahead.
okay, yeah,
I'm just reacting.
okay. So you've heard her voice and seen her out of your peripheral like many times, but now you see her in all of her divine glory. This is not even the avatar that she can assume when like going to the prime material plane and things like that, which is still a completely like ridiculous, beautiful angel of light who like would make you avert your eyes, Well, knock it off. So I'm averting my eyes, oh Lord. So, this is her pure form that can only be assumed and seen by spiritual beings on a spiritual, heavenly, astral, etc. plane. So you are not seeing a angel like what you would see on Tenkan Earth, on the prime material plane, where it like looks like a human but has the wings and whatnot, but it's beautiful or whatever. Like that's an angel like what you see on the prime material plane. This is an angel's true form. It's basically pure energy of golden light, but it is also still forming the most beautiful face and features that you've ever seen, that could ever be seen. This is beyond supermodel hot. This is a beauty that not only comes from every ounce of energy that this being has, but is fed by and feeds everything else around it with beauty, like your own frailty and honor, pride, the things that make Arn beautiful are reflected in her form because she's so near you, but then also all of the negative things that you've ever, thought about yourself or anything are burned away in her light, and it just like makes you feel more beautiful being around her. And now
Mm-hmm.
here's the point where I allow you to tell me exactly how Arn feels about how all of this is making him feel and all of that.
Okay, so I think as soon as I enter this room and then I see this being appear in front of me, I notice features that I've seen in the past or things that I thought I saw in the past, maybe that I just ignored. Um, and then I think that can I speak? Like Arn, the first thing he tries to say is, "Do I know you?" Or like, "Who are you?" I think he says it's like, "Who are you?"
So you try to speak, but you form no vocal words with your mouth. Your mouth just opens and nothing comes out.
Mm-hmm.
But she responds in your head and says, "There is no need for speaking here. Everything you think and feel, I experience, and you likewise."
He says, "Where am I?" I He goes like, and then he's like looking at his hands. He's kind of like touching his arms. He's like, it's felt like forever since he's had a body, and he's looking at himself and he's starting to remember who he was. He was almost forgetting exactly who he was or what life was, and then all of these uh, memories and visions of the past they flood his mind, and he's having a weird experience. Like the last thing he remembers that his brain can remember is him lying on the floor, and now he's in this building, in this room, this golden room with this being materializing in front of me.
Yeah. This is the last bastion. It is the place where we stood our ground against the forces of hell. Beyond those gates, and she points off in the distance, and you suddenly see a huge, towering set of gates, and standing in front of it is a stone statue of some mighty being, like holding the gates shut with his arms stretched behind him, and just standing there like a you know guardian or whatever. And she says, "Beyond those gates is the celestial heavens, now forever sealed off from my kind and your kind and everyone else. The gods cannot help us, but I can help you. Arn, you have a destiny much greater than you know, a lineage much prouder and longer than you can imagine, and a soul stronger than any mortals I have ever known."
My lineage, he says, and he looks down like again at him. He's still kind of trying to figure out where he is. And he's looking at the gates and he's confused. My lineage.
You are born of beings you cannot possibly fathom. I lack the power to send you back whole and intact to be able to fulfill your destiny. But I can sacrifice my own divine spark to bring you back anew with a new body and a new face, new, you know, purpose, new paint job. We'll throw in some rims.
Sweet.
Yeah. And so she, sorry, I didn't mean to crack. But so she tells you all of this, and then now, is there anything that you would like to react or say before she?
So when she says that she's going to sacrifice her like spark for me or whatever, he's like, does she already start like doing it? Like, is she like
Nope.
disappearing?
Nope,
Oh,
not
okay.
yet.
Okay. I was gonna be like, wait, like, who are you? Who am I? Or whatever. And then she just disappears, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna do it all like video game, anime style, to where it's like, wait, who are you? Ah, too late. Ah. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
she's like, I have to sacrifice myself in order to
Mhm.
bring you back, but I'm not like in a hurry to do that. I've lived for like 700,000 years, so
Uh-huh. He says, sacrifice yourself for me, and he says, he goes, I have a mission on Tankenarth that I still need to complete. He's kind of confused. He goes, you're going to sacrifice yourself to return me to Tankenarth?
if I do not, then it is going to doom a great many people to suffering. You are destined to be a great leader, and without you, the world will know horrors that it need not know.
He kind of chokes a little bit. Well, that's a lot to put on somebody. I didn't realize I was that important, but and he kind of giggles. He kind of like laughs, like, uh, he says, "How do I know when that time is coming? What I don't know when. Like, what I should do? Should I just keep living as I lived before, and then it'll come to me. Like or are you going to be with me? Can I speak to you, or are you going to be gone?
The heart of a true hero will always know when it is time to cast aside doubt and seize their destiny. I will always be with you, and at first you will hear my voice at times, though that will fade more and more as time goes on, until my spark and your soul are one, and I am no longer a distinct being.
He says, "Are there many like you and I?"
The pairing of a angel and a mortal is a forbidden practice. There were many Nephilim long time ago, though now there are very few left in the world anywhere due to being hunted down and killed by the forces of heaven and hell. What we do today, we do not because we can, but because we must.
He said, so he kind of repeats in his head, Nephilim, Nephilim, like he's trying to remember the name. That way, when he gets back down to Tank and Arth, he can try to look something up. Nephilim, Nephilim.
Yeah, yeah. Would you
He's
like
like,
would you like my quill to write that down?
it's okay. I think I got it. I
Okay.
think
So,
yes. Nephilim.
with that, she wraps her wings around you, and slowly the glow intensifies until there is nothing but the glow, and then it like pops like a light bulb that burnt out,
Oh.
and you are just standing there, except for now you're like this version of Arn where you're still Arn to almost every extent, except for your hair is way more golden,
Yeah.
and like luxurious as fuck.
Oh
Like,
yeah, man. It flows in the wind.
yeah, this is like some Clay Matthews level,
Him,
of like you're big and bad, but also like beautiful. Yeah,
high
like
cheekbones,
yeah, like
puckered lips.
you are making Fabio have like some serious like anxiety and self-esteem issues.
Fuck yeah, man.
So you are just statuesque, like Apollo or something like that, and
Mm. Am
and
I naked?
yeah, you're still very naked.
Oh, where am I? Where am I?
You are standing in the middle of um the streets of Langenberg where you
Oh, come on.
die. uh
Ah, what?
Fortunately it is midnight, and
Okay.
so uh as you look around, you see that there's only one like old beggar who's like just combing the streets for like any food or money or anything,
Yeah.
and they like
Take his pants.
and they see you, and they like fall backwards upon like
Yeah.
seeing
Jaw
you, like,
drop.
yeah, upon seeing you appear, and they just like are staring up at you, and they don't even say anything. So like you can just like do whatever, or
Yeah,
like whatever.
yeah. Okay. So I appear and I see the guy and I go, "This is awkward." and then I
You're telling me.
uh so I remember where I am. I remember everything. Just to remind
Yes.
myself. I remember everything. I know who I am. I remember the angel. I remember the spark, her going inside of me. Everything,
Yes.
correct? Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yes.
So I don't know that my friends. So currently, I come back, and my friends are in the sewer right now, correct? And that creature appeared.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, got it. Do I know where my? Can I sense anything around me? Like, do I know my friends are near? I guess not, right? I just
Yeah,
am.
you wouldn't really have a power that does that unless you have something that I don't know about.
Um, actually, I might. Give me 1 second, because I have a spell or ability. Can't I detect Lady Angelica? Aren't you like a fae or something? Like, what are you?
I'm a tiefling.
I feel like I do have a spell where I can sense something. There's a.
You have your paladin divine sense, which would let you know if there's fiends or fae or whatever undead, etc. around. But that wouldn't necessarily clue you in. But you don't have to worry about finding them because I already know how they're gonna like find you. So.
Okay, in order for me to can I just know what like I mean I'm not gonna go straight towards them, but for my own head, can I know where they are at this time? Are they in like a hotel sleeping?
They are currently doing whatever the fuck was going on right before they went to the sewers when they were meeting up with Lady Angelica. I am forgetting exactly what that was.
There was a comet that fell on the
So
earth. It was red, like a big
That
red
was
comet.
during the night before.
Hmm.
that was that night. Yeah, they were at the tavern. They stayed the night. Logan had the Soulforge had the vision. I was in the sewers.
Okay, so I'm on the streets. Only him. Man, I bet you I don't know how many days have passed. Like I don't know where, like what time I'm in. Uh, because it's felt like forever, right? Like I don't know that I'm waking up right after, unless there's like blood on in the street. Like, is there like remnants of a battle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I know I'm right after. Okay. So I
A
guess
couple of places got
I
trashed.
is there like an empty building that I could walk into and steal some clothes? I don't want to walk around naked. I don't want to show up to like a house and be nude. You know what I mean? It's kind of I'll probably get arrested. Because my first instinct is to get some clothes and then fly in the sky and then look for. I mean, I think he would try to look for his party. I think he would try to see if he can spot them. Um,
Yeah. Well. So here's the thing about like. First of all, you're a hard guy to shop for to begin with.
yeah, that's true. No
And
big and tall.
and second of all, there's not exactly like clothing stores,
Mm-hmm.
so what I am going to allow for is that you would know that near the gate here is the guard, area and whatnot. And with a successful stealth check, I will allow you to grab some of the like basic stuff that they would have. Not saying you're grabbing like Langenberg official like guard shields and stuff like that, like trying to impersonate a guard. Just saying that like you'll have leggings and like a tunic to put on, that will be available because like the guards have to have all of their armor and whatnot,
Return. Yeah.
returned, and part of that is like the under stuff, which like when you're wearing chainmail and all of that, especially like you have to have like a tunic and
Underneath, yeah, so it doesn't
yeah,
scratch and pinch you. Yeah. Mhm.
exactly. So
Okay.
there are clothes available for the guards in one of the rooms. You just have to kind of sneak in and grab some stuff real quick, and you know
Okay. I still look like Arn, so I'm not too afraid if they get scared. I'll be like, "Hey, wait, let me." And then I said, "I just like, I mean, yeah, I had something weird go on." So I'm gonna go ahead and just so I'm looking at the guide. He notices me, and then I just look away from him, and I spread those. So these golden tendrils, kind of like exactly how what I was seeing saved me from the void, um, appear from my back, and I don't even have to think about it. It feels like second nature now. Like I just know how to spread them, and then I take flight towards the guard post, and this guy just sees me fly away, and maybe he'll tell somebody, but nobody will believe him because he's kind of crazy. He saw like a weird event.
Yeah.
He's like, I saw this dude with like wings, and he was naked. He flew into the sky. Rumors. Okay, so do you need to roll a stealth check now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. No disadvantage this time. I don't have armor, so it's just a flat roll. Oof. Yeah, I trip over something.
Yeah. So what ends up happening is you you go to sneak in, and you open the door right as there's like 3 guards in there like getting changed. And so you just walk in naked, and they're like, "Whoa, what the heck?"
Do any of them notice me at all? Like know who I am?
Roll insight to see if you can tell if they know who you are.
Cool, because I mean I don't think I'm overstepping. I think I was a pretty like a big figure in the town, at least in the
You're
last
not
few.
overstepping at all. It's just, you don't know if they recognize you or not, and like you wouldn't know until you ask them. Yeah.
That's true. That's kind of vain of me to assume that they know who I am.
But
So,
but you look, and although 2 of them seem to be way more impressed with your overall physique, what like they're just like you're a big muscly dude, like
mhm.
they're just like, wow, like
Yes,
geez,
go ahead.
that's
Go ahead and
that's
look.
a Brock Lesnar right there. Yeah.
I don't want to be that grossly round.
Okay.
Just charm them and ask them for clothes. They'll
No, I am.
donate them
I
to
am.
you.
And
I
then
am.
but you can tell that the third guy, like he immediately like looks away, because you can tell that he knows that like you're a lord, and like a lord could very easily like decide that having seen them naked, you have like shamed them,
Mhm.
and so like now you need to be punished. So he's like, oh, I didn't see anything, like
Yeah. Okay. So I see that happen in the room, and then I go, "Fear not, everyone. My name is Arn Brynjolf," and I start naming my title like I'm lord of this keep or whatever.
Yeah, the
And I say,
guy like immediately he's like, yes, Lord Brynwolf of Langenberg, master of the ruined keep of whatever the hell it used to be called. Of course.
yeah, and I say, listen, I just awoke from today's battle, and he goes, I don't feel like I'm trying to play off like I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna tell them what happened to me. I say I need clothes,
You guys are
and I
fucking NPCs. You don't get a story.
yeah, well, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna fucking spread shit around. So I say like I just awoke and I really need clothes, and I'm like coughing. And it's like can I take clothes from here?
Yeah, well, normally they would be like, what happened to your clothes? But because you're a lord, the guy knows like way better than to like ask any questions. It's midnight. You're like claiming to have just woken up from a battle. For all he knows, you were out whoring or
Yeah,
whatever.
I lost my clothes.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like whoring's illegal or whatever. Just like he doesn't know what you were doing or why you're
Mhm.
naked, and he knows that asking questions of a lord is a good way to like ask your last question. So so they
Yeah.
they just I mean, not I'm not trying to paint the wrong picture of the nobility here in Langenberg. I'm just painting an accurate picture of medieval peasant versus nobility status.
Oh yeah, I've seen Game of Thrones. Don't worry. Okay,
Yeah.
let's. So
So
I get the clothes.
yeah, you're given whatever you need.
Okay, so I just get just a tunic and not even armor. Like I don't feel. I just take the unders, and then I don't want to steal the armor from the thing here. So I leave the armor and I say thank you, and then uh and I say what are your names?
Oh, fuck you.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
uh
Bob, Tom, and Rich. It's okay.
no
He
no
just,
it's one is um Devin, and he is a very young man who like just joined the guard like not that long ago. The other one is named Roderick, and he is like the grizzled veteran who like never became like the captain. Like he's still working with like the rest of everybody. He's got seniority and shit, but like he's not the brightest bulb or whatever, for whatever reason failed to advance. And you can kind of tell that by looking at him. He's a very Steven Seagal looking kind of guard.
okay.
And then the one who recognized you is William, and he recognized you because William is normally assigned to the King's Guard, but with the battle and everything has been reassigned to the Wall to like protect against Maxius's forces coming back.
Mhm. Okay. So so he tells me their names and I say, "Gentlemen, I will remember the kindness that you've bestowed upon me today." And then my wings spread, and then I take off into the sky. And then uh, I think from there, I don't really know what I'm gonna do the rest of the night. I'm probably gonna spend the rest of the night searching for them. So maybe we can. I don't want to tell you how to run it, but maybe we can jump back to the sewer, and then I peer back at the sewer when I see the creature. Maybe, and that's how I find them.
I had made an effort too to keep an eye out for you. I had.
Well,
We
I
had
I,
tried
I
together.
have an idea for this, so.
Okay, yeah. So then, so I take off into the sky, and then I spend the rest of my night searching for my party, and then we could leave it
Yeah.
at that.
So as you're, doing whatever, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, sir, but Angelica was trying to reach out for the members of her party when she arrived back close enough to Langenberg to like, start doing all that.
Oh yeah, signaling. Oh, because did she not know I was dead when she? Yeah, you didn't, right? When you took off,
No.
you. Okay, so when you come back, you were trying to reach out to everyone.
Yeah, I was trying to find the group again.
Got it. All right.
Right. And I was
Yeah.
pretty sure that was already said, but either way, I hope assumed correctly that that would be what Lady Angelica would do regardless. So at some point, you're gonna get a ping, and because I have absolutely no desire to try to guess what the hell you're gonna say, Lady Angelica, you can like take over here and.
Um, so I'll sense his return and reach out like, Arn, is that you or where have you? What happened? They said the elector told me you were died.
Oh yeah. So they cannot hear that, right? You're talking to me because you sensed me in your
Yeah,
head?
it's would be psychic. It would be no.
Okay. Like your face just gets like you get like a shocked look on your face, but you speak to me. Okay, that's cool. I'm just imagining. Um, and then I say, Angelica, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I haven't been able to sense you all day in your back. Are you all right?
And he says, I. He says, yes, I'm great actually. Where are you? He says, I have a lot to tell you.
I'm in the sewers underneath the city hiding, and Electo and the rest of the group are at the inn, the tavern we stayed at the first night. They're asleep now, except for Logan has been transformed. That we destroyed your bodies. There's so much that's happened since we lost touch with you. Go find them there, and we will meet up soon. But I have to hide for now.
He says, understood. And he will follow her order, and he will just go ahead and go to the tavern where he thinks that they are asleep, and he will well, first off, he says, "Thank you, Lady Angelica. You're always out here for me." And then
And
he's go ahead.
as I say, he'll reach out. Lady Angelica will reach out to Electo, and even though Electo's sleeping, try and wake him up, and say like, "Arn is alive. Arn is coming to you. Wake up."
Electo hears this, but he thinks it is just a dream, so he stays asleep for the moment.
I was
Nice.
standing outside the building because I was watching the stars.
Yeah, and I have a cool idea. So you're outside the building, and I go up to the tavern, and I don't notice you. But what I do is instead I start like flying, looking through the windows, see if I can spot Logan and Electo.
If I may, the first thing that happens though is you see a second comet, a golden one, streak across the night sky before all of a sudden it gets real close, and then you see, that it's Arn flying around to the windows like some kind of moth trying to get in at the lanterns.
So yeah, I don't notice you. I don't even know you're there. Probably you look like a statue.
Yeah, and if
to
I
me.
can see you, I'm just watching because that's very bizarre.
You're just looking, yeah. So I'm like looking through the windows, peering through the windows, see if I can find Electo. Should I roll a perception, maybe? See if I can find him.
It's nighttime, right?
It
Yeah.
is nighttime.
Midnight. So you don't say anything to me as I'm looking through the windows?
No, I'm just gonna watch for now.
And you don't have to roll for perception because it's really just like a matter of like
Time.
yeah, like process of elimination. You're gonna
Mhm.
find the right window like first or last, right? Yeah.
So I look through the window and I see Electo like sleeping in a cot. I see his beautiful bald head popping out of the sheet.
You see your wings reflected in his bald head.
Mhm. And then I kind of and I like tap on the window, like tap tap tap.
Okay, and so then Electo will kind of like frown and turn over and open his eyes, and he sees Arn, and then his eyes widen, and he goes, "Holy shit!" and he falls out of his bed and is like on the floor and kind of backs up against the wall. He does not know what to think.
Electo, open the window. And it's muffled. Electo, open the window.
I'm gonna fly up. I'm gonna use a bonus action to fly up behind Arn and just watch what he's doing once he starts tapping on the window.
When you fly, is it silent? Like there's you just float up?
Yeah, if it's dark out, if it's dim light, I can just float
Okay,
as a
so I
bonus
don't notice
action.
you. Okay. So yeah, I'm tapping the window and I'm like, open the window.
Oh my god. And then this like robot thing that's been following me around just like shows up behind you when I'm looking. Okay. After a second, he'll, kind of cautiously go and open the window. He's not convinced this is real. But he's apprehensively opening the window.
And he chuckles and he says, "You're acting like you've seen a ghost. What's up?"
I am seeing a ghost.
He goes, "Electo, you will not believe what I saw and what I've seen in the last, it feels like an eternity." And he's like stammering on like what to say first, like what to explain first.
Should
I'm
we
not
enter the
believing
building?
what I'm seeing. What?
Should we go inside the building rather than?
I fly
outside here?
in the window. Yeah. when he opens it. And then he's stammering to say what he has to say, and then before he continues explaining what happened, he wraps his arms around Electo and he gives him like a tight squeeze. He's like, "Electo, I didn't think I would ever see you guys again. This is insane."
Yeah.
Riggs, you're woken up by all of this commotion.
This time Electo does cry. He does start crying. He holds on to you and starts crying.
Okay. Riggs walks over and he goes, "I will not negotiate with the undead.
He goes, Riggs, I'm not dead.
You were dead."
That's what he just said.
Oh yeah, you're right. So I go, okay, where's Logan?
This is Logan, sort of. And I point to Soulforge, or like gesture to Soul.
Okay, I'm gonna come inside too. Just float in. Can I make an insight check or something to see if I can tell that Arn's no longer human?
He's got golden glowing wings and
Well, he had the wings before, and he was still technically like a human.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I look different. I look different. My eyes are probably, so they used to be blue, but now they're probably like almost like a so gold that they're green.
Oh, okay, so it's pretty obvious then that
I'm different. Yeah, I look different. I am no longer human. I am this like a different thing.
Did you lose your tattoo?
Yes.
Ah, dang it! I really wanted that one.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so
Should
yeah.
I have said
I
hello
used
and
to have
welcome
it-
back first?
What you does Soulforge say that to me?
Yeah, sorry. I should have opened with that rather than your tattoo, huh?
I go, wait, Logan, you look different. Wait, and he's confused. He goes, this isn't Logan.
No, Logan's God chose to reforge him into something new after his death.
And he goes, well, that's kind of similar to what happened to me.
Well, you
He
seem
goes,
to be relatively unchanged.
yeah, you seem to be a bit more different than I am. He goes, are you? He goes, he's looking over to Electo and Riggs. He goes, I'm confused. Is this Logan?
There's no flesh left of what was once Logan.
He is and he is not.
Wait, but what happened to Logan then?
He died, just like you did.
And he looks over at Soulforge as soon as you say he died. He goes, wait.
Yes, he fell to the griffins. He was shot by their archers and then torn apart by their talons.
Riggs yells out, "Aha! I will not negotiate with the undead. See, Electo?"
I think he may not be undead. I think he may be superhuman.
Where's his tattoo?
I don't know, honestly. And then Arn
Aha!
goes, okay, how about let's all just take a seat. And he sits down on the bed. He goes, I have a lot of explaining to do. And then Arn is gonna start explaining about how he felt like as soon as he shut his eyes and he thought he was gonna open them again, but instead he just felt a void, like a void of everything that ever existed. And he starts explaining like of how he didn't even think he was Arn anymore. And then all of a sudden, this tear appears in this void, and I see wings, and I kind of like I bring the wings out. By the way, the wings are only out when I fly. The wings do not, like, I retract them every time I land. And he pops the wings out and he says, these wings reached into the void through a tear and pulled me out of what I am only assuming is the void of death. And he pauses on that note and he says, I think it's the same angel that's been with me my entire life. And he says, I think I might have had a misunderstanding of how I was performing my deeds in the past. I didn't really understand exactly how the magic worked, but now I feel like I have a true belief in how my magic is manifested. He then explains how apparently he has some sort of Nephilim's blood in him, and because of that, this angel said that I am not yet to be destroyed on the earth. That I need to return and be one of the last Nephilims on the planet that still have a chance to do something for Tankanarth. And then he says, but I don't know what that means. He goes, all I know is that it's not my time yet. I should not be gone.
Electo goes and consults one of his books, and he says, I had always thought the Nephilim were just a myth. I didn't believe they were something, of this reality.
He says, I seem to be related somehow in a long way, that I am important to whatever destiny is been chosen for me. He goes, sorry, this feels a little weird. And then he starts like, kind of asking more information about, a two soul forge of like he starts asking like him, so do you feel like Logan? Like he does, he's kind of like trying to figure out like exactly what is going on with this soul forge character in front of me. Like, do you remember me? Like, he's like, do you remember
I
us?
saw you.
Okay, so you have a firm understanding of who we are, correct?
Yes, I know who everyone is. And I saw you when you stepped between the realm of the living and the dead.
And he goes, that's enough for me. And then he hugs Soulforge really, really tight. He's like squeezing your body. He goes, I'm sad to hear that Logan has passed away, but for some reason I don't feel much mourning for you. There's a comfort and understanding what happens after life. He goes, I'm just glad that I'm able to share more time on this earth with you, or on this planet with you.
Yes, Logan's soul walked through a door, but I still have all of his memories of his friends and the people that he cared about.
So, and then he looks at Riggs, and he like opens his hands or his arms at Riggs. He goes, Riggs, do you want a hug?
I don't kiss the undead.
I'm not undead, he says.
Riggs just looks at him confused and like he's not convinced.
You don't believe me?
He's still shaken from the fight and he's not sure what the hell's going on.
I'm as confused as you are, Riggs. I just think over time we will both understand this situation more. I only know that I am Nephilim. I know that I am not yet to die on this plane, and I know that an angel is now with us. But I don't know anything else. I hope I learn more in the coming days.
He turns to Electo and he goes, Electo, do you buy this?
Electo kind of looks at Arn and looks at his book, which I'm imagining might have like a drawing of a Nephilim in there, and looks at him again, and he kind of shuts it and says, I don't know what to believe, but if we can believe that Logan came back as a piece of metal, I guess we can believe that Arn is now divine.
I mean, I hope you believe. I don't want to have to leave. I kind of want to stay with you guys.
So Riggs turns to Arn and he says, hold that hug for a second. And he walks over to Electo and he whispers in Electo's ear. He goes, look, I don't know what the hell's going on, but life is short, so I'm going to go for the hug. But if he does anything funny, you kill him, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, and he turns around and he looks at him with a crazy look in his eye, and he's got his wig on and still the makeup on his face, and he goes, let's hug it out, bro. And he goes in for the hug.
And I give a big fat smooch to your forehead.
And Riggs loves it, and he tries kissing you.
Okay, that's enough. He like pushes away. He's like, I don't want to kiss you, man.
You did last time, or do you not remember because you're undead?
it was the heat of the moment, man. I think I just want to relax.
There's only one way to convince me that you're Arn.
He like shakes his head and he kisses you. Then
okay, and he's now Riggs is satisfied.
And then Arn like shakes his head. He's like, where's Lady Angelica? She said that she was in the sewers. Why is she hiding still? Is she not yet returned to her human form?
We don't know if it's safe. We don't know who's seen her and who hasn't.
That's a shame. Can I reach out to Lady Angelica, or can you only reach out to me? Okay, he might not be there.
Sorry, what was that?
I said, can I reach out to you, or can you only reach out to me?
I have to reach out to you guys.
Okay.
But
so
if you got Sir Thomas, I would probably hear that.
Oh, I see. Is Sir Thomas with us?
Well, he was trying to sleep, but like hearing all the commotion, he did like come to find out what was going on, and did like offer the basic welcome back, etc. that would be required of a companion. I just try not to insert NPCs too much into stuff when like you guys are doing just fine on your own to begin with.
So he looks at Sir Thomas and he says, "Sir Thomas, can you please?" Or he says, "I'm glad to see you too. I'm glad you're okay." And he asks, or and he says to Sir Thomas, but like speaking to Lady Angelica, he says, "Please let us know when it is safe to come get you. Um, I'm really tired, Lady Angelica. I hope you rest well, but I need to rest for the morning."
Uh, Lady Angelica will respond that I know as soon as you arrived, I knew for certain it was you and not something undead. Rest and find me in the morning. I'm alone down here in the sewers, as far as I can tell.
And he says, "See you in the morning." And then he goes, "So guys, I'm sorry to be a party pooper, but he looks like exhausted. He has it's like walking on like an injured leg, you know what I mean? Like he's like has to go through some physical rehab to get back in his body. Um he does feel like he hasn't had a body for ages, for years and years. So he's exhausted.
No, I think we can all rest for the night. We've had enough strange things to last us for quite a while, so let's see what the morning brings.
Yeah, indeed. And so you guys do your restful resting, and uh after a while uh you guys are awake and rested, and moving forward with what ended up happening then. So you guys go down to the sewers to check on Big John, and you find him, but he is cradling the body of what is obviously his son, and then is attacked by the thing in the sewers. And so, if you give me a moment, I will get that map up and doing. And this is a good time for everybody to go ahead and take a 5 minute bio break or whatever you need. So go ahead and take a little break, and I'll get the map set up, and then we'll continue.
The boys are back in town, baby.
I just wanted to mention that I have Vigilant Blessing, so I can get initiative on sorry, advantage on initiative rolls. And it's like a
Yeah.
feature that I can use, so I'm gonna have it on permanently on myself.
Yeah, so that means every time you roll initiative, you have advantage. Cool.
Yeah, I have no bonuses to initiative. I have literally zero, so it'll just be a straight
It'll
up
even
roll.
out. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And if there's a special occasion where I think I can give it to someone else, then I'll actually mention it and say it's going to be put on this person.
Oh, you can give it to people? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I can
that's
give it
cool.
to somebody else too.
What was this thing again? Do you guys remember exactly? It was a dragon looking figure, but it was like not from this planet, right? We think it's kind of things similar to what we've been seeing in the past, at least of the same, um, I guess origin, maybe.
The oranges.
Yes, origin.
I'm not sure that it did. I don't know that we for sure thought that it looked like the same things we've been seeing.
Oh, okay. Maybe I just assumed that in my own fiction.
Well, you'll be able to see what it looks like in a minute here, but to describe it again for you, it is a massive, hideous beast with 5 heads, 2 tentacles that end in a green ooze dripping spiky club and nasty clawed feet that stomp through the sewage. Basically, it looks like a hydra on top of an Odiug.
Yeah. I wonder how it's here though. So the comet didn't actually land, right? It's just a vision that Soulforge saw, or was that like, did that happen? Maybe we don't know.
Something happened, and it
And
appeared to
you
be
saw
a
it?
yeah. It appeared to
Okay.
be a, but it could have been. I mean, we're talking about far realm stuff, right?
Got it. So the thing landed, like an actual comet did land, but not near us, but you did
No, it
still
didn't
see.
hit anywhere. It went super close in the sky.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. I wonder what that has to do with something with the far realm, because you were somehow connected to the far realm. At least by the wand. When that thing tried to suck you into this other plane or whatever.
Yeah, the insanity fail roll.
Mm-hmm. Which is pretty bad. It was we almost lost you at that moment.
Yeah, you guys would have had to feed him and everything, take him around with you. I'd be like
Yeah.
permanently stunned. I'd get one action or reaction, or that would be it. No bonus action. I'd just be sitting there, drooling, waiting till you get the greater restoration.
Right. I now
All
have level,
right. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I now have level 3 spells, so just so you guys know, I took in case this matters, I took Revivify and Spirit Shroud. And I have a bunch of other axes, but that's all I prepared for today.
No, that's perfect because that's the only one I didn't take. Was
Yeah,
Revivify.
we definitely need that for emergencies, especially now since I'm kind of like this godly figure. Not to toot my own horn, but I think I should be performing more miracles as like a as like a Nephilis. I should be doing
I
some more
am
Nephilis
Dungeon
things.
Master.
Just don't forget your smite.
Oh, definitely not. I now have level 3 smites, baby. This thing's gonna get fooked. God, this thing looks so cool. I like how it looks, and it's in the sewer. The actual thing, it matches perfectly.
Yeah. I custom made the art for that. Not, I mean, I didn't draw the thing, but I had to like put it all together. So.
Hey Logan, I mean not Logan. I'm so sorry. Hey
It's okay.
Soulforge.
As long I know you're still talking to me. That's all that matters.
Hey Soulforge. Do you so your class has a feature where you can provide dark vision to others, correct?
Yes, if we need to.
Because yes, because Electo cannot see in the dark, neither can Sir Thomas, I think. So now we have a way to give them dark vision. I don't know if Riggs can see in the dark either.
Let me check. I think one of my runes gives it to me.
Yeah, because right now Electo cannot see anything on the map, even though he is on the map. But it's because he doesn't have dark vision, so it is like pitch black in this room for him right now.
Yeah, I can't see anything either.
Okay, so maybe you can give them dark vision whenever you're near them, Soulforge. That way they can see in the dark.
Yeah, dark vision, willing creatures that I can see within 10 feet of me. So you have to stay near me. But I will basically share my.
I think you might have
optics
to
with you.
stay near me because I have literally no idea where anyone is.
Well, I can just cast light on you too. I still have light.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's pretty simple.
I also have light at will. I can now glow anything at will. So yeah.
Yeah, so you're the light source, and we'll just follow.
Okay.
In the shadows.
That's a Nephilim ASMR kind of thing.
Yeah, my night vision's basically.
Okay,
It says
so I need to add dark vision to everybody now.
yeah, as long as they remain within 10 feet
Okay,
of me, so we have to be pretty close.
no problem.
Do you have to remain within 10 feet, or is it just you can cast it to somebody 10 feet away?
You cast it to them, and then they have it for an hour.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
There we
cool.
go.
So you can do that, and then I don't see your token on the map. Maybe you're under somebody, or maybe he's creating your token right now.
Oh no, I just needed to add it to the combat tracker yet.
Okay. Cool. We got some upgrades to us, guys. We're level 9. I can't wait to see what we do to this thing. This is like a trial for our because I guess we're tier 3 now, right? Technically, or are we not tier 3 yet?
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
So, because I think tier 3 we have a +4 proficiency bonus. So yeah, we are tier 3 now. So this is a new level of combat, I think. Unfortunately.
Are Riggs and I still exhausted?
No, that'll if that's on there, I will be taking that off.
Okay, cool.
This is cool. I haven't been a level 9 character in a very long time.
No.
Yeah, no, I haven't had any like serious parties get up to this level in like 2 years.
Man, sorry.
Yeah, we used to have like anyways.
Yeah.
Not during the recording.
Yeah, it's all good. we'll cover everything later. But there we go. I think I got everybody correct now. So, you guys, as I said, Big John was already just knocked asunder by the Golgothadra's tentacles, and he got knocked stupid. So he'll be of course not
Unconscious.
not in this fight as per most fights with NPCs and all of that. And although Goldrucky is still with you guys, like, I don't have a lot of great like ranged options, and don't be expecting me to get into that sewage. So
Yeah, we could leave them above ground even. I wouldn't matter if you don't want to put them in at all.
well,
Just leave them back.
I'm here, so I gotta at least like be something that can get hit, but.
Dang it.
So yeah, you guys can roll initiative, and then
Initiative.
I have lost my dark vision.
oh, you lost your dark vision? Oh, I'll fix that. I will fix that.
Don't forget your advantage, Soul Forged.
It rolled it. It did it already.
Oh, does it do automatically? That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I clicked it. I clicked on it to do it. I clicked on
Cool.
advantage at the bottom.
If you have the ability pulled over from the spells list, then it should automatically do it when you. Or if it's in your abilities, like it should just automatically do it.
Yeah, maybe next time don't click advantage and then we'll see if it works automatically.
Yeah, it doesn't have any like options under the, but it's in the abilities list. It doesn't have like a thing I can drag and drop.
Yeah, it might just do it automatically next time. Just try it again next time.
I also have a blessed strike that I use, but I'll wait until it's actually my turn because it adds a D8 to whatever. Oh, the map.
I lost the map and you gained the map.
Yeah. He has to redo the token things for you guys a bit.
I have regained the map.
For some reason, when you guys did initiative, it reset that. So.
Let's see. Let's open up the tracker.
Oh, I lost it again.
Really?
Again.
Yeah, I'm black.
Yeah, it was there and now it's not.
What the heck is going on?
Are there timers to the effects? Like in the program?
There should not be.
Is anyone talking, or did it stop?
And Soulforge, do you not have dark vision?
He should.
He has super dark vision at 300 feet.
I had it and then it disappeared. I'm gonna see if it came back.
No, I mean in your abilities.
Oh yeah, it's listed under the abilities. Yeah.
Where?
Hold on. Let's see. Eyes of Night.
So
Nuclear.
under senses, you have to write dark vision 300.
Senses. Where's that?
Main page.
Oh, right there. Okay, so what do I write in there?
Dark vision 300.
Senses. Oh, I've never seen that before.
Normally it puts that in there when you have it for a race. I don't know why.
It's
It
his
was from the
class,
class.
not his race.
Yeah. But there we go. It's
Oh,
there now.
that's probably why it wasn't put in there. Maybe there was just some weird thing with the race class thing. Yeah, because mine got put in there. My race has it, so mine was put in automatically. I just haven't seen that before because I don't think I've had dark vision.
Well, it's there now, so it should be good. Yep, there we go. There's the map.
So, anyway, you guys are now able to see. Hopefully, there's no more resets. And Gold Rookie. As I was just saying, I'm not getting in that sewage, so I'm gonna cock this here heavy crossbow and fire at him. But if that ain't good enough, then well, you know, you can kiss the hairiest part of my beard.
I suggest you move out of the group, Gold Rookie.
That's also a good idea.
That way you don't get smacked with all of us here. Holy shit, he crit.
Yeah, are you taking notes, boys? See that? That's how you do that.
He did 0 damage. You see that?
So as the heavy crossbow bolt slams into the Golgothadra's slimy, rubbery hide, it just kind of like wobbles and breaks, and the skin like reacts like rubber, um, like flubber. It's almost like impossible to damage.
Is that this thing reminds me of like a swamp, like a sewage Ghidorah, King Ghidorah.
Yeah, it does look like that.
Yeah, and so as you guys watch this, happen, like he said, are you taking notes, boys? Like you realize that this creature is going to be extremely hard to damage. So, just wanted to prepare you.
I wish we weren't standing in a giant circle, but oh.
The Golgothadra. Let's see. I'm gonna move to here, attack your little dwarf friend.
Oh shit. Oh no.
I'm gonna grab him with my tentacle. I'm gonna grab him with my tentacle.
Are you taking notes?
Yeah, yeah. Goldrucky fights him off using his crossbow and dwarven uh, dexterity to dodge and weave out of the way of the tentacles. Frustrated, the Golgothedra, instead of using its bites or whatever, screeches this horrid screech and just breathes so much poison on him.
Oh my god. He got upset. Oh, what a fail. Holy shit, he ate that. He's a renewed man.
He is.
Oh,
Go ahead.
no, I think he resists poison because he's a dwarf, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
that's why he lived.
Yeah, but he is stunned as the poison is too much even for his dwarven constitution, and he's coughing and choking and can't do anything.
Oh man. At least he took one and not us. Does this thing recharge on a 6?
On a 5 or a 6.
Oh man. Alright, so
Okay,
Forge,
let me
you're
s-
up. This is your debut.
Yeah, hold on a sec. I'm gonna target the right people here. Hold on. Okay, so I just enhanced you guys with black. Sorry, just gave you guys some energy there. And then I'm going to move there and back. Okay, there you go. I gave you a bless. Hopefully it helps.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Here, I'll get your movement. Wait. What movement did I'm putting you back? Show me the path you take.
Oh, sorry.
You're gonna
Sorry.
jump across?
He could fly,
Oh,
right? It's
jeez.
darkness.
If we're still in dark, yeah. It's a bonus action, but it's still have the bonus
Oh,
action.
gotcha. You're flying. Gotcha. I'm so
And then
sorry.
you're at one back.
We're next level here, DM.
I know. I am so sorry. Hey, so is the map, by the way. You like that?
I do.
Yep.
I mean, that is smexy right there. Where's Arnie?
Oh, oops. I didn't even realize it was my turn. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and... So I have an idea. This may be dumb. How long ago did Big John's kid die?
You guys don't even know for a fact that he's dead. He was just holding the boy's body, it could very well be alive, but it's in the sewage right now, remember?
Okay. I'll go ahead and focus this creature. So I'm going to use my bonus action to spread my wings and fly.
Yep.
And activate my thing. Does my character sheet have a thing I need to click to give myself the because I also get a +4 I mean, 1d4 radiant damage to my attacks when I am flying around when I'm in this other form.
What's it called?
Yeah, I'm looking through my abilities right now. Sorry. Features, traits, healing hands, light bearer. No. Third level, unleash divine energy, causing yours to. Okay, I found it right here. It's called Radiant Soul.
Yeah, and so with your radiant soul, I see
Like,
it.
does it have an effect, or should I just
I see it.
remember?
And then when you deal damage, you deal extra radiant damage equal to your level. Once on each of your turns. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, just one attack only.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that I knew exactly what it was in case there's not one available.
Oh, and I didn't realize I can only use it once per long rest. That's fine. Okay, I guess I can't fly all the time. I can fly sometimes.
Yeah, so it's right here. And it goes under All right. Okay, and then all of that is good. 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 Although, why is this one even on here? That's weird. Okay. And then, if you go down to racial traits, you'll see that there is 3 different effects. One is for just noting that you can fly for 1 minute. One is turning on the level.
Damage.
Yeah, like the radiant damage. It'll count it down, and the last one. That one I don't know why that one's there. Use the second one.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and click both. That way they're on me. Doo-doo-doo. There you go. All right, so I'm gonna spread my wings. So what happens is, whenever this thing appears from the sewage, I immediately react, and my eyes stare at this creature, and like as soon as I can react, my eyes just turn this gold color, like they're like glowing a gold color, and wings sprout for me, like almost instantly. Like it's kind of jarring how quickly they sprout out of me. Um, and I take this form. So I look like myself, but when I turn into this form, I am kind of embodying this other aspect that's inside of me. I'm kind of embodying this angel when I come into this form. So maybe you guys don't see this, but like there is a uh kind of like a second face, I guess you would say, like on top of my face, and I am like a different mind state, like state of mind, I guess. Anyways, I am different now. I've opened up my eyes, they're glowing, my wings spread, and I'm gonna go ahead and fly around this thing 10 feet. And then all right, that should be 30 right there.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna move there. So I'm gonna go ahead and unsheath my sword, pull it out from behind me, and I'm gonna give this thing a slash. All right, baby.
Oh no.
Oh, I got a 1. Dang it. Okay, well, that's only one attack. My second attack. Oh, come on. Wait, does a 15
Even
hit?
with the
I'm not targeting. I just realized I'm not targeting. Oops. Sorry. You want me to roll again, or does a 15 miss?
A 15 misses.
Okay. And so that's my action, my bonus action, my movement. All right, that would be my turn. Thank you for helping me.
No problem.
Hmm. So I have 10 feet of movement. So, or a 10 feet reach. So if I move next to Electo there, can I reach the square? Reach the beast?
Next to Electo, 10 feet. Yes.
Okay. Um, let's see here. And I will cast Giant's Might. And I will attack. It's dark for me, but I don't think it matters.
Holy crit.
nice.
Holy shit. That's a big hit right there.
Yeah, and I just do a regular damage, right?
Just roll the
Yes.
damage and the crit would apply by itself.
Really? He swings and he looks at it weird. Like, what the hell's going on?
It might be because it's slashing damage.
Yeah, it's resisting, I think, a lot of stuff.
Sweet.
Is
That'll
your
be
glaive
one.
not magical right now, Riggs?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you didn't have a magical weapon. We need to get you one of those.
I thought we got you one.
No.
Oh, well, we need to get right on that as soon as we finish this. I didn't know that.
All right. So I am going to back up 5 feet. I'm okay right here. Okay. And then I am going to try to cast Hold Monster. So let's see.
Oh, your spell takes effect over the Golgothedra, and it seems to be paralyzed.
Okay, so I didn't know everything that Paralyzed does, so just so everyone else knows, according to Roll20, a paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. So, spellcasters, if you have any things that, are good for things that can't move around, that might be a good thing to try.
Okie dokie.
And that is going to be my turn.
Angelica's going to move first. To there. Okay. I have to. Sorry, changing up my plans a little bit now that that works. So, um, I'm instead going to do this. I'm going to use two. Sorry, two meta magic to quicken. And hopefully I do this right this time. I'm going to Mind Sliver. And then I am going to use my always popular Mind.
Whip his ass.
His mind.
Nice, he failed.
And because I'm within 30 feet and I used meta magic, I can correctly use my Far Realm Shard and he fails that, so I get the damage there.
All right, now you make a wisdom save.
I thought that was only on the other thing. I thought we said.
Oh no.
The Far Realm Shard begins to glow a hideous red and shoots out a spark of light into the corner. A red clump of eggs appears in the sewage.
So anytime I use that, I have to make a wisdom save now, even if I use it correctly.
It wasn't that you used it incorrectly or anything. That was just pointing out that you were too far away last time, like to have actually dealt the damage, but it, was too late to go back and do anything about it. So I just had you roll your wisdom saves anyway, for having used it because I had forgotten to do it at the time. But yes, if you use anything from the Far Realm, there is a chance of bad things happening.
Shit. So in our conversation, I 100% thought you meant the wand, not the shard. I thought you specifically said the shard would be okay.
No. I
Oh,
I said I couldn't tell you for sure what, would or would not happen until you like did something, to find that out in game. But yeah, no, I never said it would be okay. In fact, you can know that I didn't say that because I would never say that. I would never tell you something is safe because, like, how would you possibly know that until you try?
so I'll just throw that in the fucking trash then.
Sir Thomas is going to use his ranged weapon and attack. However, the bolts just keep bouncing off of the Golgothadra's hide. He does then use his leadership. Arn or Riggs, Lady Angelica?
Arn, since he has a magic weapon. And just out of curiosity, where are the eggs? Can I see them?
They're in the sewage water. You can see like the clumps of them. I'll put them a little thing to mark them. Just give me a second. All right, there, and also put that on myself just to make sure. And okay, there we go. So Sir Thomas shouts out to Arn. Arn, the beast seems to be resistant to our blows. Maybe you should like kick its ass some more.
You know what? I never thought about that. Thank you, Sir Thomas.
Yeah, no problem. And then give me just a second. I'm gonna mark where the eggs are. There you go. And I was stunned.
I did lose my dark vision again, not to be a bother. But...
Oh, no bother. It's fine. I just hate that it keeps doing this.
Yeah, mine is too.
And so, Goldrucky was stunned due to taking so much damage, and so he no get turn. Oh, that's so awesome! I recharged my breath weapon, but I'm stunned right now. Or not stunned, I'm sorry. I am held right now. I'm not paralyzed, but I seem to be struck by you. and so I do believe I get another save at the end of my turn here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and roll that, and we'll see if I can end
Might be
this.
high.
No, 19.
Son of a bee.
Yeah, I know, right? What a jerk monster this guy is. So I don't get to do anything else because that save came at the end of my turn. But at the very least, I have ended your little spell there, Mr. Magician. So
It was a good try.
Yeah. And you hear a sibilant voice in your head that hisses, Spellcaster.
Oh, it can talk.
No, just in Electo's head.
Spooky.
Far realmy in the same way that Angelica speaks to him.
He
would know the feeling, right, of it going into his head.
Not unlike that, but I would hesitate to say that it gives you the exact same feeling. Like it's definitely very similar. So like I guess that would be the best way that I could put that, is that it's very similar.
Spooky. That's not cool.
I failed my dexterity save, though I know not against what. Motherfucking laser beams!
So
It's
far,
a sacred flame.
Ah!
It's a straight up save. I want to see if it would do any noticeable damage, but it still resisted.
Yeah, unfortunately, everything that strikes this thing's hide seems to either like bounce off of it or just be like absorbed by its slimy, rubbery like folds. The only thing that really appears to have done any serious damage is Arn's sword.
All right. Well, sorry guys. I was trying to soften it a bit, but I'll just
No,
have
it's
to
okay.
hold back.
It was a good idea.
So I should have resistance to poison, but it doesn't have it on my tracker.
From what?
For the race for Warforged.
Warforged Resilience?
Yes. Will it? Do you think
You
it'll
have
work automatically?
advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, and you have resistance to poison damage. No, I do not think it'll work automatically. I don't know why it is not on your racial traits, but it is right here under spells. And then you just click on that shit to put it on. I'll put it in the right group or whatever later. It doesn't matter. So, but yeah, good catch because you're gonna want that.
Yeah. So it's under spells.
It on the right for spells was where it was. Now it's on your actions tab. Also, is that your turn?
Shit. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. I just have a couple questions. I don't mean to be a drag, but I'm just trying to understand this thing's like resistances through the tracker here on the left. That way I can just kind of glean something from it. So the Mind Whip did 14 damage, and it did not resist the psychic damage. It did the damage, but whenever the psychic shard did damage, it resisted it all. It did 0 damage.
Yeah, I was confused by that as well.
And it resisted all radiant damage, and it resisted all everything. It only got hit once with the Mind Whip. I don't know if you're realizing that it was doing 0, unless that's what's supposed to be happening. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything appears to be working correctly, although I am a little confused as to why the psychic damage got all the way through, although I do think I know why, and it did work correctly in that case. So.
Okay. So I guess Arn is just not gonna stop trying to hit this thing. Here we go. Attack with the sword. Wait. Before
Don't forget to kick its ass harder.
yeah, dude. Thanks. Riggs is right there. If I go here, if I go there, would I get advantage from Riggs?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. So I'm gonna stand there.
Fly there.
Yes, fly. I'm gonna float there. Hover there. And we're gonna go ahead and give it. Just give me 1 second. I have new stuff that I want to look at real quick. All right. And this is a concentration. Okay. So I'm going to use this spell called Spirit Shroud.
Oh, I know why. Okay. It should take 7 more damage from the thing. Good catch on that. All right.
Yeah,
I
just
have
want to double
assigned the
check.
7. I have assigned the 7 more psychic damage for that, and then, although it's probably not. I apologize for interrupting your turn with this, but you had brought it up, so I want to address it. It's probably not going to be as much of a big deal because you have stated that you don't really want to use it. But for your Far Realm Shard down here with the damage, it's marked as psychic, but I don't believe that it is marked as magic as well, like spell damage. And so I am not sure if I can fix that on it, but in the future for anything that has a damage threshold, we might have to like do something to fix that.
Okay.
And by the way, that's what's happening, Arn, in case you're wondering what the mechanic is. It's a damage threshold where a certain amount of damage is just absorbed.
Okay, a threshold. I never even heard of that ability in D&D before. That's crazy. This is something new I have to learn, this creature here. So if I can glean that from a threshold, what does that even mean? Okay. Yeah.
If you're familiar with older editions at all, it's the damage reduction. It's just called damage threshold now.
Okay. So I mean, Arn doesn't really know much about this. Anyway, he's gonna go ahead and cast this this spell as a bonus action, Spirit Shroud. Do I just click the effect and it should automatically affect me, or should I untarget the person just in case the Golgith
If you
Hydra?
look at the spells, first of all, any of the ones that you pull over that had uh, the parentheses, the numbers and everything, should automatically be set up correctly. Also, if you click on the magnifying glass and it says self there, then you know that it'll only ever target you, no matter who you're targeting.
All right, awesome. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I was noticing that it was on the traits as well. Good
Yeah,
thing you
no
noticed
worries.
that.
I got it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead
I'm
and
always cleaning stuff up. Don't worry.
yeah. All right, let me click off a level 3 spell. This is my first level 3 spell, and I will give it to myself. All right, it's on me, and then now I attack it. Man, I gotta scroll so long now on my freaking sheet here.
I know. I'm gonna clean it up for you in between sessions.
Okay, so this is to hit. Oh, come on, low rolls. Oh, it hit. Okay. Wait, 23. How did I get that? Oh, plus 10? I didn't even know it was that crazy. I'm gonna go and smite this thing. So it
Damn
should
right.
automatically apply all of the effects, like the extra damage. It'll automatically apply
Everything you
my.
already have added. Yes.
Okay, so Radiant Soul 9, and then 1d4 from the Spirit Shroud. Okay, cool. I just wanted to double check my
Yep.
effects here. All right, I think I'm good. All right, it's gonna be a level
Wait,
2 smite
wait. I don't see Spirit Shroud adding 1d4.
attack. Let me read my Spirit
No,
Shroud.
it's not. It's not that. I'm saying on your effects. Is Spirit Shroud supposed to add 1d4 damage? Because
It says here, until the spell ends, any attack you make deals 1d8 extra damage when you hit a creature within 10 feet of you. This damage is radiant, necrotic, or cold, your choice when you cast a spell. Any creature that takes this damage can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
yeah, so I don't know why this isn't finished. Let me finish this.
In addition, any creature of your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn. Who should I choose? I think I choose this thing.
What were the damage types?
So it could either be 1d8 of radiant, necrotic, or cold. My choice.
All right, so I'm putting Radiant as the one right now. Go ahead and because I assume that's what you're using.
Yeah, for the first one, I'll try radiant.
So go ahead and add that, and I will add the other two damage types in a second here. I'm really mad that it didn't have the whole thing on there. That's dumb.
So should I click the effect again? That way it updates?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I clicked it again. Okay, yeah, it's there now. I see it now.
See, now it says damage.
Yeah.
You know.
I see. So now you're just gonna add 2 more. That way I can pick which one I want, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so now that effect is happening. All right, here we go. Now that I'm buffed up to all hell, we're gonna try to hit this thing. Make sure I click advantage. Oh wait, I already hit. Okay. So now it's finally time for the damage. Level 2. Oh wait, nope. I gotta click smite. I have so many things. Yep, smite is on me. All right, now the damage. So yes, 35. It did 2, then 3 on the d4.
You didn't target.
Oh come on, man. Wait, really? I am targeted.
Yeah, it says moderate damage.
Oh. Why? Oh, I'm dumb. I couldn't see that because I was like covering.
Scroll.
Yeah. There you go. Oh wow, you did all that? That all got through? Nice.
Yeah, 35 to it. And then that's only my first hit, so this is my second attack. I didn't do advantage for the first hit, but it's my fault. I'm not gonna do it. But I do have it this time. Nice, another hit. And this is no longer a smite. The smite got did the smite get taken off?
No. I will take that off.
Okay, good thing I noticed that.
Yes. And then also your extra 9 damage was taken off. Perfect. All right.
Yeah, it gets taken off after the first damage, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Cool. 1d4. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how it's added on this tracker here, but I think it's working. All right. So this is, did I already roll? I did roll. Okay, here's the damage for a regular hit. So a d8 plus a d4 plus 6. So does my spirit shroud only work for one of my attacks?
No. It works for all of them.
Okay, I don't think it rolled this time. Because I just see the d8 and then the d4 that I normally get. I don't see the d8 that it adds.
You're right. There is not an extra d8 radiant damage going on there. That should not be.
It's okay. It's technical difficulties. We have new spells, new character. We're getting through this combat slowly.
So
I could just roll a d8 for now while you figure it out.
well, yeah, just roll the d8 because I want to like get that.
6. So it did 35 plus 20, so that was 55 damage to the Golgith Hydra.
Okay. And then as to the spirit shroud, I'm looking and
Yeah, I think it says any attack is what I'm looking at here.
I am not seeing it apply. So yeah, let's try this again. Just untarget and roll your damage.
Re-roll the damage.
Yes, sir.
Okay, untarget and then roll the damage.
Yes, sir. Yeah, see, it's not rolling the extra d8 there. Okay. That is not right. Damage 1d8 radiant. How is that not working? Okay, well, I'm not going to deal with that right now. Is that your
Yeah,
turn?
I want my friends to continue fighting. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to fly back over here, and just kind of like flanking this thing, flying all around it, trying to piss it off. And that would be my turn. I end my turn here.
Okay.
Okay, last time I forgot to put on my Divine Fury, so I will do it this time. But I will continue attacking. I'm still 10 feet away, right? Even though my
Oh no, you are directly abutted melee now.
Yeah, you guys are touching butts.
well, when I moved before, I moved to the square over. So when I grew, did I grow into the other square?
Yeah, because there was still people behind you there.
Okay. Son of a. Okay, so if I hit him this time, I'm going to use my fire rune on him as a instead of divine fury. So you want me to read this to you so you know how it works?
No, I know how it works.
Okay, so I just rolled damage and it says I can hit it, attack using a weapon. I can invoke the fiery shackles. So I assume that's a bonus action. Is that correct?
That's I don't know. Let me find out.
Check on your rune knight abilities. It should say how you can use them.
Yeah, it says uh, when you hit a creature with an attack using a weapon, you can invoke the rune to summon fiery shackles. The target takes extra 2d6 fire damage.
Yeah, that means it's part of the attack.
Okay. So instead of rolling damage, I invoke the rune?
So it's you both. You get to do the damage and the rune procs.
Okay.
It's as a part of your attack. You get both.
Okay. So then I apply the rune. So do I need to click on that in my
Yeah, that's what you.
self? It says restrained. Cast? There's like 5 buttons here. One looks like it's self.
Yeah, that's the extra 2d6 fire damage.
So that's the one I click?
Yes.
Did it go on there?
So you should have done that before you rolled your damage. That way, when you have that clicked before you roll your damage, it'll automatically roll the extra 2d6 after.
So now just roll your damage.
Yeah, just roll your regular damage. There you go.
Okay. So he's restrained now.
So now, do you have an effect on your thing that says like to them?
So what it does is he takes
Click the effect that says restrained. Click the effect that says damage O. And click the last one. That's why you have so many buttons, is to cover all of the things that happens.
and click the last one. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. And
So now everything that it says on there is applied.
okay. And I'll move back.
Don't you have to roll damage still, or no?
No, I already rolled damage. He just resisted his roll because he's a bastard. And I'll move back to there.
Well, he only resisted part of it, so he did end up taking 10 damage.
Yeah, I'm hoping
He
the
resisted. I think he resisted the part of your glaive, but he took other damage, which is good.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so I hear this thing talk in my head, and I kind of call out, "You can't intimidate me, monster," and I'm going to cast Vitriolic Sphere.
Oh, he failed.
Yeah. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. And I...
That is like a perfect distribution of a dice.
I'm going to say that's my turn. That's it.
Yeah, so as you're sphere of acid strikes the Golgothedra, it starts to burn away at the slime covering it, and you can tell that this thing can only resist up to a certain amount of damage, and if you deal more damage than that, like it just all gets through.
Yes, it has like a barrier, like push you back that we have to break. That's cool. It's hide, slimy hide. And is that your turn? Oh, it's Lady Jaco's turn. Oops.
Do we think Firebolt will work in the water, or do we think that'll fail?
I don't know if it's magical fire. It'd probably work, right?
Fireball?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's up to the DM. Would she know that if it works underwater? 'Cause, I mean, she's used it before, right?
Has she practiced it underwater? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know, so.
I'm not sure if Fireball works underwater. I've never even thought
Well,
about
it's
that.
just against the water. I mean, it'd be on top. Fire can burn on top of water for a little bit. But I will just do what I did last time and without the Far Room Shard, because fuck that piece of shit.
Hey, I'm not a piece of shit. I can offer you power. Power unlike anything you've ever experienced.
All you ever do is fuck shit up, so no.
Oof. Intelligence ain't exactly my strong suit to begin with.
So 19 points of damage, and that's my turn.
Nice, nice.
And it's still Sir Thomas' turn. For some reason, it jumped ahead for some.
Yeah, it's all good. Sir Thomas is going to shoot his crossbow, so I am relatively certain that he cannot damage this thing, and he misses anyway. So.
He's attacking me.
Well, I mean, Arn, in fairness, like you are in the way.
Hey, watch your arrow, Sir Thomas.
Well, I told you to kick his ass harder, and like, I don't know. I guess you did.
Only one of us seems to be doing damage, Sir Thomas. Is Golrecki still stunned?
No.
Oh, he's like, what the? He gets
Yeah,
back up.
yeah. Oh, oh, that thing's got some wicked morning breath. And since I'm already in melee range, I mean, I might as well do the dwarven thing and
Move one to the left. You'll get advantage.
Oh, thanks.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Where were you on that one, Sir Thomas, with your leadership?
Yeah, man.
Oof. Yeah. What? Oh, yeah, I don't have magic weapons. How the hell do I not have magic weapons?
I don't think he didn't really have much when we found him. Remember, we just gave him probably some random axe.
Yeah. If I had me axe, I'd be chopping this thing's heads off.
Yeah, you were naked when we found you. We just gave you some longsword, and you were like, "Here you go."
I mean, I wasn't naked.
You were clothed. You were in your undies. Soul forged. Oh no! Oh no! Did this thing breathe on us again? Oh, it's the ongoing. Cool. It just rolled automatically on his turn. Awesome.
Yeah. No, I just took some damage, but I also did not do the thing that I should have done. Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, I only set it to 10. Aw, I was feeling bad for you guys and didn't want to overpower you. I only gave him regeneration 10.
Well, actually, he cannot regen until my next turn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because of my spirit shroud, they can't gain HP until the start of my next turn.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, I will.
And that's every time I hit it with my spirit shroud. It can't regain HP until the start of my turn. So I can lock him into a loop of not being able to heal.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, that's good to know. Because he has regen 10. So yeah. I have my poison breath back though, so I am actually going to do the thing that this thing does, which is going to be really bad.
I don't want to get poisoned. I resist poison, so here we go. I should resist poison. It's because of my paladin thing.
Each of this beast's 5 heads angles towards all of you, so that I can
Aw.
so that I can cover each of the angles that I need to in order to target everyone. Yeah.
OP.
Yo, way OP, I know. Yes.
That's crazy. 5 of
Yes.
us.
Yes. Well,
This thing moves in 5 directions.
all of you, because I can get Riggs and Electo with 1 head.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Holy damage! Look at that.
I
That
love
hits.
that. That looks awesome.
Did I pass? Oh, you know what? Anybody within nobody's within 10 feet of me. They don't get added bonuses. Never mind. Okay, what happened here?
Yes, let us look. Unconscious Thomas. Dying Thomas. Unconscious Gold Rucky. Dying Gold Rucky.
Holy 69! I didn't even see that. I had to scroll up.
Everyone else, moderate Lady Angelica, system shock failure. Doesn't say
No,
what.
no reactions.
No reactions. Thank you. Electo system shock success. You're Mr. Billy Badass. No poison can keep you down.
Absolutely.
And Arn, of course, you're just,
I successfully keep my concentration. That's good.
Yep.
So the only person that got a system shock thing was Lady Angelica. She is stunned.
Correct.
Oh no,
No, not stunned.
Not stunned. No reactions and disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Correct.
Oof. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So I think Lady Angelica got hurt the most there, besides Sir Thomas, of course, and Gold Recky. Oh my God, they're both down. Okay.
I took a lot of
Also
damage,
with
too.
Soulforge moved away from 10 feet of you guys, you don't have your dark vision anymore.
It stays on them for an hour. Remember?
Oh, for an hour. Got you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even if I go down, they'll still have it till the time's over.
Nice.
All right, so
Hey,
I just want to move ahead
don't
here so
forget
I
to
can get
use your cool ability that gives us 10 hit points too. Remember?
Yeah, with the area effect. Well, I'm gonna heal people right now, and then hopefully
Yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to tell you what
It's
to do.
it's
Just
an
remind me.
action, so you can't.
I got to move up here, anyways, because I got to be able to see how far I am. So
Yeah, man. I want to see you in action, man. I want to see your new character.
all right, so I got to untarget this thing. Give me a sec. Where's Lady Angelica? I can't see her from where I am.
Yeah,
She's
fine.
down in the corner.
I'm fine. As long as that thing doesn't get its breath
Okay,
weapon
so I'm
back.
gonna move a little closer here. I can see Electo, right, from where I am?
If you can see him, then you can see him.
Okay, perfect. So 1, 2, 3, and I will cast some healing energy their way. So you guys can see that I seem to have like magic, like crystals, like they form in the light before I heal or attack. So let me. Do I have everybody selected? Hold on. Yes. Here we go.
Thank
There
you,
we go.
middleman.
And then I have 10 more feet of movement, so I'm going to try to get behind the wall here. And hopefully you guys can kill it.
And then now see how you can't see Electo anymore?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure because it was a little tight, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Arn, you're up.
Okay. I'm up, baby. So Golreki is dying.
I'll be fine.
Okay. Who else is dying here? We have Golreki. Sir Thomas is up. Everybody's good. Everybody got healed by you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just gotta kill this thing before it gets another chance to recharge.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So 5, 10, 15. Okay, so I'm gonna use a second level spell to cast. Wait, is spiritual weapons not concentration, right?
Nope.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Spiritual weapons not concentration.
Spirit Shroud. Oh,
No,
yeah,
spiritual weapon.
I got you. Yeah, no, spiritual weapon. I thought you were talking about the spell you already had cast. You're talking about the spell you're trying to cast. You guys are correct. Spiritual weapon is not a concentration spell.
Okay, so I'm gonna summon my wolf right here in front of me. If you can, put that token on the screen for me.
Oh yeah, I'd
And
love
so
to.
Does
she
the
will.
wolf have little angel wings too?
No, but
No,
it is
it's spectral,
golden
though.
now. It's
Oh, it's
no.
no
It's
longer blue.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a golden spectral wolf. This time it's her full body, not just her face. Now she's like manifest. She manifests even stronger in my identity,
Ooh, I
in
am
my
gonna
mind.
find a good token for that then, but obviously not right now.
We are more connected in our death. Oh, because she died. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So I'm gonna move here as soon as she gets brought up there, and then we fight together. So that gives me advantage.
Yes, sir.
Dude, paladins are crazy at level 9. I get so many cool things. I like
Boom.
this thing.
All right. Where do you want it?
Oh, right there's perfect. Cool. And I move here, and so the wolf gets to attack when it's summoned. Exactly. You tell him. Nice.
Make sure you target.
Oh,
It,
can I
it's a
still do
hit.
the damage?
It's a hit. Yeah. Oh.
14. And then my turn. Everything should already be added. I don't need to click anything.
Well, your spirit shroud, or not your spirit shroud, your other thing, your 9 radiant damage.
Oh, should I have to? Okay, should I reapply that?
Every time, because you only get to do it once per turn. So if you attack
I see.
twice and hit twice, you still only got to do the damage once. Yeah. So
Okay, that one is called Radiant Soul.
yes, sir.
There we go. Okay. I'm just trying to get to learn my new character now.
Absolutely.
There we go. Right, now we roll to hit. Wait, did I didn't roll to hit. Here we go.
You did roll to hit. Oh no,
That was
not on
my
the
wolf.
second. You're right.
Okay. This is the attack. I'm gonna go ahead and pack a level 1 smite into it. And boom. 37.
Oh, you take your glowing golden blade and strike the Golgothedra right in its big chest and slice it open like that beast from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 when Gamora just jumps down and slices it from its neck all the way through and its guts just spill out everywhere as you slice it and its body kind of sinks down into the sewage.
and then I fly. It sinks down into the sewage, or does its body disappear, or can
No,
we see its
no,
body?
yeah, no. I just meant like
It
it
slumps over. Yeah.
like the sewage is deep, and so it's like you know in the sewage, but this is a huge creature, so you can still like very easily see it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it didn't disappear on us.
Where is Big John's son?
Yeah, so immediately after the battle, Arn turns like and faces where Big John is because he needs to fly over there and nurse to him. Maybe Soulforge can help me too, but I want to go over there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna turn off token lock, so that you guys are free to move about the cabin. And Big John is in the corner, um, right where like Angelica's headed. Like it just kind of knocked into that corner over there. Yep. And the boy was pulled into the water somewhere roughly around like that corner there. So
Okay. So Arn is in the sky and he just immediately dives into the sewage, not thinking about how gross it is. He dives in there.
I
oh,
want to
it's
try
so
to
gross.
Yeah.
roast the corpse with like cantrips, like sacred flame. Just
Okay,
try to burn it with radiant. I don't want it regenerating behind us.
sure.
That's a good.
Arn, roll for perception with disadvantage because it's murky,
Oh yeah,
mucky.
that makes sense. Perception. With
Sorry, that's like a really dumb thing that I do with the perception. I don't know why I think it's funny.
10. 10's decent.
With disadvantage, that was what I set the DC at because I figured 10 is like a standard thing, and then with disadvantage to make that would be a disadvantage.
Yeah.
So you do find the boy, the body in there. Obviously it's not moving.
I grab him by the arm, and then I fly up into the sewer again, and I have him in my arms. And is Big John awake, or like is he lucid, or is he like unconscious right now?
Yeah, no, he's unconscious because like when you're knocked unconscious, it takes 1d4 hours to like recover and recuperate and all of that. So he's like even if he's like semi-conscious, he's not like in a state where he can like communicate just yet. Like you will all get a short rest by the time that happens.
Okay, so I lay Big John's son, who I didn't know existed. I lay Big John's son next to Big John, and I can obviously tell that this kid is like drowned, right, or been killed.
Yeah, so if you want to make if anyone that is there and all of that wants to make a medicine check, but Arn, obviously, when you're in Arn's arms, Arn gets the first crack at you know examination and all of that. So
Yeah, everybody can help. I don't mind.
yeah, no, I'm
I
not
think you
saying I'm
should,
not
Henry,
saying
but
nobody can help. I was just saying like Arn obviously looks at him before anybody else.
Got a 21.
You can see that the boy has been badly poisoned, and although his life is at the very edge of being over, he is not dead, or at
Oh,
least was not dead. Right now he's not breathing because his lungs are filled with sewer water.
okay. So medicine check. With that, I know. So I'm gonna let you know if he was dead, I would have used Revivify. You don't think I need to use Revivify right now? I should just use
I think you gotta give
my.
him CPR.
Can I just heal him with my hands?
That will not clear the sewage water from his lungs.
All
Good.
right,
Turn him over.
I sucked the sewage out of his lungs.
You just gotta like, yeah, like Lady Angelica was saying, like turn him over, hit him on the back, like get the stuff flowing.
Okay, I do that, but gently. I don't hurt him, and then I am applying lay on hands as I try to help him breathe. Here.
Yeah, and here is where, first of all, Lady Angelica, point of inspiration for helping to save Little John's life.
Little John.
Well, I mean, obviously, right?
Yeah, that's funny, Little John.
So, and I'm also giving a point of inspiration to Electo for pulling out the big ongoing damage, which was like one of the huge turning points of the battle, and Soulforge, because without you doing the dark vision, this whole battle would have gone way differently. So everybody gets a point of inspiration that will come in handy in the future. Um, Arn, you get an extra point of inspiration for saving Little John, and
That is my duty.
yes, and Big John. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Chemo brain moment. Was I supposed to be answering something that you guys had said?
No, I was getting the water out of the boy's lungs and giving him health points so that he can slowly heal from his
Ah,
from his.
yes, that's what I was going to comment on.
Um,
Here's where using your lay on hands actually like benefits everything, because um although the healing power of lay on hands will not clear the water from the lungs, there is damage that is dealt when all of that stuff happens, that and so after you get the water out, you heal all the capillaries and all of that in the lungs that were damaged from the sewage water, and any lingering negative effects from all of that are healed by your glowing golden hands
mm,
that make the boy better. And
Also,
go
to
ahead.
help with the poisoning, my lay on hands does whenever I expend 5 hit points or more, you also cure either one disease
Disease
or poison
or
affecting the
poison?
creature.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So you then also completely heal the poison, and that gives you the satisfaction of knowing that not only did you save this boy's life, but you have now ensured that he will live past this day as well.
So
And
the boy's breathing becomes like easier, like it's no longer sporadic, and Arn
yes,
is able to take a breath. He's no longer worried about the boy, and
and
he'll lay him down next to his father as his father rests.
yeah,
When
well,
they,
and as you do that, Big John like is able to be lucid enough to where he just starts to cry and hug his boy. And Big John's still like pretty messed up, but
yeah,
uh he's just crying and hugging his boy. He can't do much else, or he risks.
Arn flies up and he says, "Give the man some space, everyone. He needs to be with his boy." And then I want to go over to Gold Reki because he is also dying.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, I mean, I'm clearly the least important NPC, as the only one with a token on the map, but
Do you know what I do? As soon as I get
Let
over to him, I kick him in the chest when he's down, and I say, "That's for killing me on the battlefield yesterday, man."
I didn't kill you. You rolled a 1. You were gonna die anyway.
No, he
let me
rolled a
take a
one.
look to see if I
Yeah,
can
you
help
rolled the
him.
one.
Yeah, let me check him.
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead. I'll let you do that.
While you guys are doing that,
I don't want you to hurt him.
Lady Angelica is going to start freezing all those eggs and smashing them.
Absolutely.
Good
Yep.
call. I'm helping. I'll
And
help you pull him out the water because I'm already dirty. I'll just fucking pull them out for you.
And I don't know exactly what I would roll for this, but because I did hear the monster speak in my head, I want to basically investigate its corpse, and I'm suspecting that it's far realm, and so I want to know if basically what I learned from looking closer at it.
Okay, so
Arcana.
you can roll an investigation, but first I need you to roll a dexterity save.
Oh, is it because she got near the bloated creature?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna gas you.
Oh, you get out of the way just in time as the creature's bloated corpse unleashes a cloud of noxious gas. It's one last poison breath attack against anything within 10 feet. But Gold Rucky and Soulforge, don't worry. This is not about
Not
you.
accurate
Yeah,
on our position.
you guys are away. This is only for Electo, and Electo got out of the way. So
Actually, Electo, if you want to speak with it, we can do that. I would just prefer to. It might take me some time. So,
Oh.
but if we're not going to rush out of
Yes.
here immediately, then I
I'm
think I
pretty
can
sure
totally
Electo would
contact
prefer
it.
that it never speaks again, but
That's what I prefer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you, I mean, I don't know though. I feel like, what do you have in mind? He would ask.
Okay, give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to go over to its body, and you can see with one of these magic crystals that I have, I kind of hold it over the corpse, and I will cast Speak with Dead on it, which doesn't require concentration, and it will allow someone to ask 5 questions of the corpse.
of a humanoid corpse.
Yeah,
Let me
this
see.
thing is
Yeah,
Is it a
dude, yeah.
humanoid? Well, I'm going to try it anyways. I'll cast the spell, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll accept that.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does not.
First try.
Thank you for trying. I will try investigating it.
It's all right. They seem pretty scared that you're going to talk to it anyways. I'm going to kind of nod over towards the other guys that were watching.
Oh, not the best.
So as you go to investigate it, there's not a lot left of it after it burst into that, poison cloud at the end there. It's mostly just a mass of like organs and slime and, muscle tissue that has been like damaged and everything. So like it doesn't look like anything anymore.
Does it look like other monsters that I've seen in this world, or is there something very much otherworldly about it? I know obviously it's a monster, but I've also seen other monsters.
It is not completely unlike the Odiug that you would know about, like as far as its base body is, from what you saw of it while it was still whole. But like having dragon hydra heads on top, like that's different.
I'm sorry, but when I know you said there's not much left, but when we investigate the body or when it was fighting us, can we tell if the parts look like they've been combined from 2 different creatures, or if it looks like a natural, like, one part? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, does it look like it's been attached? Like, does
It was one creature, the best you could like tell.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out, like, just trying to deduce what is going on here. Okay. It's like genetically changed. It's like a weird combination of
Yeah, I
things.
think whatever
Or
it's
like
eating,
a
it was
different
eating them,
version.
yeah.
Like a twisted version, right? So if, some planes can be a reflection of our own plane, so there may be versions of even humans on some other planes that are similar but different to what we know.
Same, but different. But still same.
Huh.
Okay, so we finished this encounter here. Do we? I'm
Let's
trying to
get
think of what
Big
our
John
next
out of here.
steps are. Right? Yeah, we need to get. I think we at least need to. I mean, what do you guys think we should do next? I don't really know what to do after in the aftermath of what happened.
So I think you, Electo, and Sir Thomas should go see the king, see that he's all right, speak to them. Riggs and Soulforge can go try and get the diamonds he needs and get Riggs a weapon because we have to give him a magic weapon. There has to be something we can find here.
What time of day is it currently?
It should be morningish, I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, at the latest, it's like getting towards noon.
Okay. All right. Well, then I think that's what we'll do. Me, Electo, and Sir Thomas, correct? We'll go and visit the king.
Yeah, and Lady Angelica's going to stay hidden in the sewer. She'll kind of keep it, have Riggs and Soulforge take the Johns out, and Lady Angelica will sort of hide in a corner and keep an eye on everything down here. But she's not coming out because she does not feel safe.
You're not going to come up?
Can we disguise you? Can we make you look different?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to risk it. And Sir Thomas I can speak through Sir Thomas just fine.
I love how Lady Angelica is like, yeah, I don't feel safe going up to the surface. I'd rather stay down here where these giant monsters come popping out of the water.
Hey, this is a extreme circumstance. This doesn't happen every day. I hope.
Yeah, well, we keep an eye on it. She can hide and pin herself to the ceiling and just sort of stay out of the way.
Yeah, but no, I totally get it. I mean, especially Lady Angelica, she is kind of a paranoid human being, so she doesn't really want to chance getting seen in the open. So that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't disagree with the RP of it at all. I'm just saying that, like, in context, it is a little humorous. All right, yeah. Well, you guys all obviously get at least a short rest here, which I'll just go ahead and apply right now, and you're free to like roll your dice and everything. I'll leave the server open, but I think this is a good spot to go ahead and say that here is where we draw to a close for this session of Dragons of Starfall. I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank anyone who's watching. And as always, everyone, good gaming.
I'm reborn, babies.